a sink drain which drains well. That's what procrastination looks like. A sink drain which drains water well, like you know. No. This is not a metaphor. It's what really happened to me a few minutes ago. What was the situation? This afternoon, I planned to film this video after my other job. So just a few moments before starting, I said, okay, I have a couple of minutes. Probably I'll have an espresso, so that take me, revitalize me. Then brush my teeth, and while brushing my teeth, I remember that the sink was draining very slow, but not recently, not today. It was 3 months that this sink in the bathroom was very slow. I say, okay, maybe few 5 minutes. I have enough about this, so let me unclog this sink. So I took the stuff. The thing that you stuck in and you work on it. It was not that easy because I actually had to disassemble the stopper and something behind. So it's a little bit mess. But at the end of the day, I fixed it. Now after 3 months plus, 3+ months, the sink is now really like sucks the water from the sink when you open. So great that. So what has it to do with my video? The problem that now it's night almost, and I just started filming this after 3-4 hours, and I have other things to do also in my some administrative thing to do, which I postpone, so I procrastinate. This is to say, why I'm speaking about this, because sometimes people like us, like people that are high achiever, like workaholic sometimes, which are let's say not like me, people like you, some of people like you that are brilliant, that are great, but like me could be a little bit perfectionist, a little bit workaholic. They on their job sometimes they procrastinate, or we procrastinate things that could be useful for our career, for our benefit, or for even for a higher purpose for the company itself, when we are employees. So for something that is more beneficial for to do some low level, not important, less impacting job, like just to name few, like proofread the mail, rereading the email, or polishing the end of week report, proofreading. Yes, this is stuff, it's important, I understand, but then that can keep us to to read that article that will to do something that is good for our career, read that article that could be useful for our next week, or work preparing some experiment, or some some patent, some idea, put on writing some idea that we can pitch next week that could give us visibility, or could have some benefit for the company, so that, or for some other some other good stuff that can happen, to do some really ordinary job, like just writing a report. That who cares if there are some typos, some spelling, or something is not clear. So we don't even know if how many people is gonna read this report, and if it does, if they can understand anyway. If they don't understand, well, they say, hey, what did you mean in this exact line that was not right? 3 minutes and you will explain, instead of anticipating every single thing that people cannot understand, they will understand anyway. So this is procrastination. The parallel with my video, actually I didn't plan to do a video, not today, to do a video on procrastination, especially on the sync stuff. Instead I was planning a video about, we are close to the holidays, and I was planning to make a video about this year again we probably are gonna spend the holidays with the immediate family, which is good for most of us, but it could be not very, you know, enticing for some people that don't have their family close. Again, this second year that this happened, or they family member, they are not super excited to meet them for this prolonged and, you know, close way. So I mean, many people not could not enjoy 100%. It could be a little bit sad or moment this way, especially those who can have family member or you know, spouses or you know, close people. They're forced to stay together in this holiday time without an outlet of friendship or going out, given the situation of COVID and you know, and all the lockdowns and you know, the limitation in traveling and so on and so on. And they are stuck with people they don't enjoy, like narcissists, like, you know, or like just toxic, like, I mean, controlling, bossy people around them, that they want to say hello, they want to say wish you happy holidays, but don't stay along to that. So I'm digressing. So I lost the chance to do this, but probably it will be beneficial to talk about this thing. So what happened? So I need to make this video, and I need to make this video, whatever. So procrastination of holidays, forced holidays with narcissists and with toxic people, whatever. But then something in my brain decided that I had to find a diversion. So the brain decided that I needed to go there. Why this happened? Because when we need to do something important, that for some reason, in this case the video should be, I mean, at least a decent level of quality. I'm not saying that I have a, you know, a production film production company that make, you know, a documentary style video, but you know, a decent topic, a decent script. Sometimes now this is unscripted, but I mean, usually I try to make a script or to make at least a series of topics to speak about. So this is something that my brain probably finds something hard, and so it found some way to avoid me to do that. So what is that? I don't know. To know, because to know this, I need to analyze a little bit the situation, and how we analyze this situation, especially as a coach that applied, I mean, the model that I follow and that it blew my mind when I know that. So a few years ago, 3-4 years ago, I came to know about this model that was proposed or was perfected by my mentor, which is that the actions that we take are are driven by our thoughts. Not directly, there is intermediate steps, but ultimately our thoughts that cause the action that we take. And in my case, the action is not unclogging the sink, but the action is the inaction of making the video, which I've done this, I mean, in the past days many times. So it's not the first time that I find a way to procrastinate a video. But in general, so some thought caused this. Now, if it were so easy to identify the thought that makes me do this, then I mean, it's easy. People don't procrastinate. But how we did, and besides, I mean, we as human, if I'm correct, I mean, our brain create 60,000 thoughts a day, which could be dozens of thoughts in a minute. So which one of these thoughts actually impacts my videos? To do that, I mean, I need to, you know, focus what I'm thinking, what emotion these thoughts cause to me and how they impact my actions, if it makes sense. So, and probably, I'm sure about that. The the thing that make me procrastinate the video is that there is some emotion, and this is what can happen to people like us. I mean, perfectionist or people pleaser. That there is something, some emotion that we want to try to avoid. We are afraid of. We want to avoid, or our brain wants us to avoid. To that is connected to making a video. So making a video, to me, now I'm having fun. This video is interesting, and also in the connection, the seeing the video, the seeing unclogging work, the plumbing job is also funny somehow, and so I hope you make you laugh a little bit, and I'm having fun. So why I should avoid to do something that I have fun? Yeah, sometimes some of these video are fun. It's like when I go to gym. This is another thing that happened to me when I go to gym. Sometimes I skip the gym also for this reason. Heading out, going, scheduling the workout, it's something that make my body react. Reject the idea, like my sinusitis kicks in too, so I don't know how this is possible. But when I go, actually, and I force myself to go, halfway on the workout I feel great, and after the workout I feel like amazing, like a god. So actually then I know that working out is something that is positive for my body and for my mind. Mens sana in corpore sana, so healthy mind in a healthy body. But yeah, this is the but many time it's not just willpower that can help us to skip the obstacle of starting a situation. And so coming back to the videos, yeah, so probably there is some emotion, like I don't know, I'm making it up. I need to sit on my desk and evaluate stuff wrong. But I'm making it up. Probably I'm doing the right topic today. I'm deciding. I'm being helpful for the people I'm talking to through my videos. So maybe these thoughts. If people don't like this video, if people don't find these videos useful, probably some kind of this thought, emotion, worries prevent me to enjoy the start of the filming, while after I start then I enjoy. So probably, so how a coaching session to solve this stuff could work. So we analyze what we are thinking. At first we analyze what we are procrastinating. We analyze, we identify what we are procrastinating. When we find the action or the inaction, the result that we are having or not having, or do we want to aim at, then we analyze, we list the emotion that we believe we are feeling, and we are trying to understand which thoughts create this emotion, because emotions are not vibration that comes up like that. It's their the outcome of a thought, and this makes sense. So when I learned this, the connection between thoughts and emotion, and ultimately action and results, it was really, it blew my mind, really a aha moment, because brain is very complicated mechanism. It's beautiful, or psychology, things that make us the psychology, the thinking is amazing, but we cannot rely on psychology, on brain brain reaction for every step that we make. We need to simplify the thing, and this model of thoughts, emotion, action is so elegant that I was amazed how you can apply this every day. And it's based, you don't need to take my word for it, because my word, somehow I'm a witness of how this thing work, but also, it has very basic relationship to human psychology. So human brain basically works on, the primordial human brain uh, works on three main needs. So needs to uh, minimize energy, needs to avoid pain, and needs to seek for pleasure. And these are things that were our cavemen ancestor need to do, because they didn't have refrigerator that you open, and or a pantry you open and you eat Nutella or whatever you find in the. They need to hunt, so they need to save their their supplies, food supplies. Avoid pain, so be worried to anything that could threat them, and seek pleasure, because the pleasure is what we help us to find to eat the right things and to perpetuate the species and so on. So this is so when some action is not made, it's because somehow our brain want to protect us from the what we call the saber-tooth tiger, because to protect from this danger of nature, you need to always worry of what is what can be go wrong. We need to worry what can go wrong, which does not make sense in the 21st century, because the very little thing can go wrong nowadays, because there are no saber-tooth tigers out in the room. At least I don't see any now. So we worry useless, but our mind sometimes, for some of us, can make us do this thing, and so that's why. So unthought, that is start from amygdala or from other part of our brain, makes us worry of something consciously or unconsciously, and makes us take the wrong action at the proper time. So like fixing a sink that was slow, it's been slow for 3 months, so why just today I need to fix? I could make the video first and then fix that tomorrow when I have some time off. And yeah, but I had my brain wanted me to do that. Was solved, and now I'm talking to you, and I'm hoping you listen to me probably tomorrow. But this is the all the basics, very simple. Sometimes, if you understand this concept, thoughts, emotion, action or inaction, you will have a big control on your success, and it helped me a lot. But of course, then some support can be useful. So a coach that know this kind of stuff, not any coach, but a coach that can know this kind of stuff, can help you identify and the thoughts that are more impactful on your life. That could help, because as I said, if we have dozens of thoughts every minute, pick up the thoughts that actually is holding us back from our job, our promotion, our salary improvement, our next step in career, or next step in relationship, or next step in family, next level of love in our family, in our relationship. This is all because of some beliefs that we don't even identify. They're so automatic in our brain that we don't even identify. And so I hope this helps. And if you want to know more about this thought, emotion, action pattern and sequence, let me know. I'm sure that I will talk about this again. Actually, probably what I am gonna do next time. So I didn't want to take the whiteboard now, but next time we'll have next video will be by the whiteboard. So I will coach myself, so to make you see, to make you understand how a thought, emotion, result, action coaching session may work. And so next time I might make a video on by the whiteboard. So I will coach myself and I will list the thoughts that I can have that make me procrastinate. So you will experience a coaching session on myself to see what is like coaching, a thought, emotion, action coaching session look like. And I'll assure you that that could be useful on also very important decision of your life that we procrastinate. And procrastination of a decision, it's actually a decision. I mean, that's a long story, so I don't want to digress too much. It's a very lot of things that we can have. Anyway, so I hope this helps and it amuse you. And again, I mean, I'll go back to the holiday stuff, and I hope everybody to spend their good time in family or their friends, or especially with those they love. But I'm with my heart close to those that are forced to stay with family member that they love, but they're not the best time of their life. I hope that you put aside the negative thoughts, you protect yourself and you try to enjoy that time, and probably next week or next year will be a better year. And if there is anything I can do for you, just reach out and we'll work on that together. Happy holidays and Merry Christmas.